YoTV did not take it this year.
Yeah, but congratulations to KTV, you guys. I'm very disappointed.
All these people from the SABC, and they were just like, sorry, you're fired.
You know what, guys? We've got our own awards in our own ways.
I've been here for 10 years.
Get it? Never mind.
My whole life as I'd known it to be gone.
12-year-olds aren't the only people that watch the show. You watch the show. How old are you?
Our next guest was a big part of our lives for such a long time, until one day when she just wasn't.
Is the career path of an actress everything you thought out it would be, or is it more difficult?
The audiences are die-hard fans and they all email to be here. So let's get that one cue question from them.
I mean, I can imagine how daunting it is to start something from scratch.
The first time I did it, I suppose what made it easier was I didn't kind of plan to make it go any further. I just made one video.
It just was really hard.
Hi everyone, I'm Lara.
I always wanted to be an actress. And I remember sitting on the couch watching these kids and just having this idea like, one day I'm going to be a YoTV presenter. YoTV was looking for new presenters. They invited me to just try out for a week.
Do you remember what the audition process was like? How did you actually end up on the show?
I wouldn't rehearse my line before we started. I was just so nervous and shy. And then I just never left.
And I remember Sade was quite like who's this new girl? She wasn't exactly welcoming in the beginning.
Jesus is still alright with me. Yeah!
The audition process was very weird. I remember auditioning for KTV, and then I got a call back from YoTV. So none of it made sense to me. I remember being there after school in my school uniform, and I got this mammoth script. We basically got told right then and there, okay, you're hired.
Wow.
The Spice Girls who popped into South Africa last month
I remember getting the call that I got the job, and I was just so excited, running around and screaming and telling everybody. It was in that original set. It was like a corner with cushions and a little table. Amazing to see a set that you'd seen on TV and then to be on the set, that suddenly be in the TV. I was very small. Everyone else was quite a lot bigger. I was only 9. I became friendly with Shannon. I'd seen them on TV, and Byron, of course. Mandela was lovely, Spiwe was great, and Shannon was great. And then eventually Sade warmed up to me, and then we're now good friends. One of my first times there, maybe my first week or second week, early days, Nelson Mandela was a guest on the show.
I heard a rumor that a very, very, very famous grown-up person is going to be here in the YoTV set today.
There was an amazing kind of energy of just awe and respect and admiration. How special. It's really incredible that I got to meet him.
Who was the cutest girl in your class when you were in primary school?
Well, there were several of them.
And you obviously were the cutest guy, eh? Yeah. Give it up for him, guys.
Must be the reason why I'm king on my castle. That was the era. That's what we were listening to. The first time I tried smoking was in the Urban Brew bathrooms when I was 9 or 10. And I was wow. I mean, I couldn't do it. And then I liked to just flick the ash. I thought that was fun. I was 9. I wasn't actually smoking, just for the record.
What was one of your most embarrassing moments? First thing that came to my mind, we were on the YoTV set one day and I turned to Sade and they were sitting on the ball and I let a big one rip. I don't even remember that.
God, I have too many to count. I was very, very shy. I wouldn't practice my lines in front of anybody. I was intimidated, but I was able to kind of turn it on. I would make sure to do all my homework kind of while I was at school so that I could go to work and then not have to do it after work. They'd fetch us all from school. We'd go to Urban Brew in Randburg. We'd get into our outfits, learn our scripts. For example, on Disney's Cartoon Café, we'd get our scripts. Those were pre-recorded episodes. Do it 3 or 4 times, however long it took us, change outfits and do the next one.
So let the party begin.
Wow, this place is incredible. It's made completely from recycled waste and the lights flicker according to your voice. Watch this. Wow! Did you see the lights flicker? It's really cool.
When they were rolling, I could be.
Hi, I'm Charisse. I just want to say you guys better bring it because we definitely will.
Hi, I'm Megan. I just want to say that I'm saying good luck.
Sounds like we have quite a bit of competition.
Disney Cartoon Café was like, you know, everybody's favorite, I think. The shows were just so great. Pepper Ann?
Is that that girl from gym class? Who's that girl? What's her name?
Who doesn't love all those shows? Doug. Doug was so good. And that's also where I think we definitely beat any other channel, because those shows were great.
The reason the lava keeps shooting up into the air is because I love you. Huh?
Hello, I am here to entertain you.
Wildroom was the first of its kind.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Okay, so please then you ask for the target to be put in. Go, Frank, go! Welcome to Wildroom.
I don't want to touch you guys.
Like it brings out the Zulu in you. Like, why are you talking? You just like want to go. Yeah! Bring it on!
Did I just scratch my nails on your skin? Ew.
Yo. Did you do that?
Yeah. That, in a way, deserves its own credit, because there wasn't anything like that. Live, unscripted, kids presenting. Doing live TV is hectically stressful. We had an earpiece, so we would be fed any information by the producer. We interviewed everybody. There was just like an outline. So you'd have to kind of familiarize yourself with the guests, but it was all improvised. So that was fun and daunting.
I got ready in an hour.
I got ready in the car on the way.
Okay.
I was acting, guys. I'm not that dumb. So just check it out. This is for not shaking my hand.
We would have all these cool people coming on.
Right, we're here with
Yeah.
not even half of the members of Canning Day.
Fallout Boy came to Wildroom.
Fallout Boy. And I started being nicknamed Fallout Girl.
There's equipment and everything down here, so only Patrick can squeeze in with me. All right, have a slice of polony and slot it inside.
That's what she said.
I don't know what he's talking about. Pete!
I was such a Fallout Boy fan.
There's a little bit of voyeurism to it, I guess.
She wants to see the tattoo of the all the night before Christmas.
I like that question.
That's how rumors start, right?
That name sounds so foreign to me now. And I was in my real like hipster era. My like little haircut and my little like skinny jeans and my I identified as an indie kid, not emo. And there was a rumor that Oprah was going to be there. We were just like hanging around waiting to leave. It was me and Salai. Next thing, we see like a group of schoolgirls, and we were like the only ones there. And I was like, okay, quick! And then the cameraman had to like remember to like turn his camera on, you know, and I had to think of a question quickly. And I was like, what is your message for the youth? And she was like, the what? And I was like, the youth. They must come and watch The Lion King. And I remember thinking, wow, she must really have writers on her show, because she doesn't say such stupid things like...
There would be no Lion King without South Africa. We've come back to the place where the umbilical cord was first cut.
Most of the youth cannot afford to eat, never mind come watch The Lion King.
Showtime in the mirror, lights that make you look good.
It was not glamorous. It was not like these influencers at all.
Wow, this looks like something out of an Aliens film.
We all had to wear the same clothes. They would often like stink. Because no one was washing them. I don't know. What the hell? We all got given, what were they? Heelys? Wheelies? Now that was cool. We'd be wheeling around the set, so that was something we were given. It was pretty cool when we went to the Rand show. We were treated like celebrities. We thought we were like the Mickey Mouse Club or something. Dude, full-on dances, which I loved. The kids would be like screaming for us, and then we would go surround us, and we'd have these big bodyguards that would like push them away. Got a taste of that kind of celebrity thing. Growing up, being recognized, I didn't like it. I would feel very self-conscious. I hated it because I could always see, like people would always be like, I could like see them talking about me. But now I'm like, please remember me. I had friends at school And then I was on YoTV, everyone saw, and then the next day I had like 2 friends left. It was like, oh, okay. Who knows, maybe I would have been like that to some little girl who was on TV. And now when I think back, it was such a great job actually. I actually really miss it.
I got fired from YoTV. Has anyone ever been fired from anything?
I really wanted to act. This friend of a friend, he's gonna do a commercial. Finding out what it was about on set and being like, oh, okay. And I should have left. A few months go by, I just finished Big Breakfast, and my producer, who was so lovely, pulled me aside and she was like, are you in an ad? Like a dodgy ad? Okay, well, this person from the SABC has seen it and you have to go in for a hearing. And they were just like, you can't be on an ad like this, specifically for erectile dysfunction. Late at night on ETV kind of thing. I was like, okay.
Men's Clinic International. Help where you need it most.
They were just like, bye, you can't come back. I was completely heartbroken. And I felt like such a moron because that was really shit. I do one ad. Technically, all the children shouldn't be watching this ad. Why was watching the ad? Sorry. Anyway, why was that woman watching the ad? What were you doing at that time? Tell me where you're going to. The other presenters told me that they were told to tell everyone, oh no, she's overseas. To hang out with all your friends. And that was the end of that. Record scratch. Bye. Lesson learnt. You don't have any secrets, do you? I literally sacrificed my childhood to be here for 10 years. Care about how all this ends. And I was just so devastated because all the presenters that left were given like a farewell show. Like that was the only, like they would do a beautiful farewell show with like montage of your time there.
Well, presumably, let's just sneak it in here.
The show must go on.
I want to see explosions. I want to see chemistry.
Oh yeah, I traded in my automatic Honda for this.
Can we all do it again? 1, 2, 1, 2.
You guys are good. Let's see what's next. Snack attack, everybody! Cheers!
Yeah, bye! Gonna clean these tables. I didn't know where just had to clean. I was a presenter on YoTV for 10 years. I was a child star.
So, the last time we met actress turned director, writer and producer Lara Lipschitz. She's just won an award in New York City, a Web Award for her online series called Chin Up.
I love doing Chin Up and it really was the best thing for me. Just as a person taken from my life, that mostly all happened to me. Because honestly, life is funnier and more ridiculous than anything you can make up. I managed to get it onto Showmax. Some of those conversations were word for word. The thing that I've been doing this year and last year was directing. Michaela Tucker, who's an actress and also was a YoTV presenter.
Our next guest spent 7 years giving audiences her all on SABC One's popular show, YoTV.
She is an actress, a writer, and an award. No what? Let me start again. Edit the shit out of it. Yeah. Anyway, she wrote this really great show and asked me to direct it. And so I've been doing that. And then I actually got nominated for Best New Director.
Did you hit that boy?
There's so much footage I wish I had. Because you know, the SABC did have a fire. When I left, I tried to get a lot of the footage. There's so much. The older stuff is at the SABC, not at Urban Brew. Sade's dad actually recorded so much, like himself, on a VHS in his house. SABC is useless. Kind of feels like it always has been, or at least in my time. Yeah, remember me now. I was that cute little white girl you were jerking off to.
We are like parties pretend.
Hi, it's Anya. I am the writer/producer at Slow. Paul's music says, OMG Slow, where do you find all this history? Slow was started by 2 journalists, and we realized that there's no real investigation when it comes to pop culture, so we took it upon ourselves to investigate. Tams on the Go says, I was waiting to see Musa, while you and about 250,000 other people asked the same question. Lara, do you want to take this one?
So Musa, he was one of the kids that was always around, like in the audience. He was like plucked out of them, which is also what happened to Carly, actually.
4 brand new PlayStation 2 Slims. Hey, Sunny!
Yeah, he was great. He was so little and cute and sweet. And then, yeah, he became a doctor, a gorgeous doctor. He's like, it's amazing.
It's crazy to think that SABC channels united us. They did. And I guess so many others did as well, Mnet. Our burning question now is, can media still do the same?